Hi Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your angel and spirit guide message reading for you for money and career. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also to subscribe to my channel. So let's dive into this reading and see what your angels and spirit guides have to say. But first, I want to let you know that these readings come from a place of love, light, and positivity to add to the beauty of your world, not detract from it, and to move you forward in power and in strength instead of, uncertainty and weakness, because there's so much chaos in the world right now, especially right now, that can pull us down and make us feel small, weak, and helpless. And this is to connect you with your angels and your spirit guides to move you forward in power and in focus. So I'm going to be starting with your fairy guidance cards, and let's see what they have to say. Angel and spirit guide message for Capricorn, money and career. Angel and spirit guide message for Capricorn, money and career. Angel and spirit guide message for Capricorn, money and career. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Ooh, goodness. Okay, so passion just fell out, wants to be heard, and then compassion. So having passion for the compassion within your life is going to move you forward in a beautiful way. And then we have your chakra cards. Angel and spirit guide message for Capricorn, money and career. Angel and spirit guide message for Capricorn, money and career. Angel and spirit guide message for Capricorn, money and career. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Ooh, so divine wisdom, which is your soul star chakra located 6 inches above your crown, just flew out. It definitely wants to be heard. And Mother Earth, which is your Earth Star chakra located 6 inches below your feet. So this is really cool. It's kind of like the strings that pull you forward are really coming forward during this time, are really guiding you, your feet and your mind as you embrace your wisdom and as you embrace your rooted self and your purpose on this earthly plane. Let's see what your tarot has to say. Angel and spirit guide message for Capricorn, money and career. Angel and spirit guide message for Capricorn, money and career. Angel and spirit guide message for Capricorn, money and career. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. All right. So we have the 9 of Wands at the heart of things. You are crowned by the King of Swords, an air sign energy, a Gemini, a Libra, and Aquarius. But this is also knowing your mind and cutting through doubts and fears. You have the 3 of Swords right here. The King of Wands, a fire sign energy, and Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The star card, strong Aquarius presence, because Aquarius is, of course, represented by the star in the major arcana, represented by the swords in the minor arcana. The Wheel of Fortune, things are definitely changing, and the 5 of Wands. You have the Ace of Pentacles, which is absolutely beautiful, Page of Wands, and the 3 of Pentacles. So this gift of the Ace of Pentacles from God's Source Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, is permeating every single aspect of yourself during this time. Now, I don't have you taking it quite yet, but I do have this being your guiding and your leading factor. It's kind of like your North Star. You can't quite reach it. You can't go up and take the stars from the heavens, but it is the light that guides you and leads you home. We can see if you take it, we're going to do your subconscious message at the end if you take this gift. But again, it is a powerful force during this time. And it really does take you out of a negative place of other people's, doubts and fears, other people's chatter coming at you. And then for one reason or another, you have here failure, okay? With the 3 of Swords. And it's nothing to be ashamed of. Every single person has failures in their life and has things that hold them back. But this is going to be something here within work and career that makes you think, that brings up kind of past traumas, that brings up past insecurities. It can be inherited within your DNA line. It can be from, past lives. And you're sitting there and you're looking at, you're kind of forced to face something that you would think, oh, I don't want to. I don't want to look at this. I'll be just fine if I just sweep it under the rug. It's going to cause you chaos, either in moving forward in your career the way that you want to, because you have the King of Wands right here, which means that career-wise, doors are opening up to you. There's a power to you. There's a force to you that is absolutely spectacular. People are taking note of you, and you are going to see things really start to come together, even if it's just mentally within yourself. You're going to see things come together. And this is because you are a student of what you desire, of what you want, of where you want to be. And this is going to have you facing things that have broken your heart before, have made you think, oh, well, if that person said it, if this person who is supposed to take care of me, it can be an air sign energy, a Gemini, a Libra, an Aquarius, but it can be just somebody who messed with your mind. And then it's a fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but somebody who was very passionate, very fiery. Passionate is a really nice term. This person could have had a terrible temper and taken it out on you. It can be at work, could be at home, and it really messed with your head at times. Yeah, definitely. That's for some of you Capricorns. For others of you, you're looking at how to focus your passion, to move yourself forward, because you have passion right here. And passion is the inner flame that will keep you striving towards your vision. And that's it. It's kind of like, I know what I want. I know what I'm envisioning for myself. And, kind of like, by George, I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there by my grace, by my power, and by my passionate understanding. And that then leads you to compassion. Because as you embrace your inner flame, right, and you have it shining so terribly brightly here, you embrace compassion for yourself. And this says, by widening your circle of compassion for all nature's creatures, your spirit will soar. And that's what you're seeing. By widening your circle for compassion for all the earth, for everything, you're going to find that you widen your circle for compassion for yourself, and you really soar to new heights, because there's a kindness that you're embracing during this time. Divine wisdom, your soul star chakra, located 6 inches above your crown, is absolutely beautiful for you. It's gracing you with wisdom, understanding, passion, determination to move you forward, to open up hidden knowledge, and to guide you towards your goals, which then leads you to looking at your roots with the Earth Star Chakra, which is your rooted self, which is your connection with Mother Earth. But this is also having that Mother Earth aspect to you, that sense of being very kind of it's natural. It's going to be a natural earthiness that comes from you. I don't know exactly how to describe it, but I just am seeing kind of like the wind blowing you forward, and there's an ease to you, but there's also a determination and a direction. It's kind of like this wind can become a tornado that just kind of sweeps everything up in its path, or it could become the breeze that has the seeds flowing on it, and that sows the seeds of the land. So here, and also carves its way through the caverns. You are carving a path for yourself that is within this earth, and it's by your knowledge. Now, with the 9 of Wands, this is a sense that the chatter of everybody else can have a tendency to outweigh your own voice. And that's something you're going to be fighting against during this time. Doubts and fears, most definitely. Other people's dramas, yes. But knowing that other people's words cannot have you live your life the way that they want you to. It's kind of like, I'm claiming my power, I'm claiming my truth, I'm battered and bruised because, this is life. And as I'm moving forward, I'm embracing my grace. I'm embracing my power, and I'm filtering out the negative to really focus on my positive, to focus on where it is that I want to be. And as you do so, you become a student of your passion. Now, this can be that you start really filtering out things said by a certain fire sign energy, or again, just somebody with a really bad temper. This is a negative side of a fire sign energy. So this is somebody who can be astoundingly immature, but then can also wield a lot of power, just somebody who isn't very stable. All right, so just be mindful of this during this time, or it can be somebody from your past. It could be a boss from your past that sometimes their words come out. It could be a parent, most likely a father or a father-like figure. And this is going to be something that hinders you, that has you taking a step back. It can be, a mother, most definitely, if you had a very kind of overbearing, very authoritative person in your life. And so here, as you're moving forward, you're getting messages from Spirit. You're looking at things in a new way. You are kind of taking the Buddhist approach of a beginner's mind. And with a beginner's mind, it means that you take all your preconceived notions, all your baggage, and you sit there and say, I'm stepping out of that for a moment. Now, it's not that you step out of it always, because we always hold our baggage with us, and we are simply a construct of our emotional realm of comprehension and memories. So here it is really looking at things and saying, what is authentic? What is holding me back in fear? How do I want to move forward? Because you're changing the game when it comes to your career. You're looking at things in a new way, in a passionate way, in a positive way. And you are looking at where it is that you want to be. And this leads you to being the king of your mind. Now you have this tremendous, powerful energy around you. Say, quote unquote, masculine energy is how you would classify it. But it is this sense of, I know what I want, I know where I'm going, and I have the single-minded focus and determination. Now, just kind of hearing guys say, well, I didn't hear that. So here it can also be that during this time, you're so focused on your career and in your mind setting everything up for success that you're not going to hear valuable opinion by others. Now, why is that? Because you're tired of listening to all the chatter. You're like, now's the time to kind of roll up the sleeves, tie the bootstraps tight, and keep on working, keep on moving forward, keep on going after what I desire, what I want. And so just make sure that you don't miss something valuable when you are filtering out the negative, okay? And I know that's kind of like, it sounds contradictory, but it's going to be something very valuable for you. I see it coming from a person of love, a person who wants you to achieve your goals and your dreams. So just know this, and it's going to help make things into a 180. And then we have the King of Swords. The King of Swords, air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But you cut through doubts and fears. You're looking at where you stand and what you stand for. And you're saying, I claim my throne. I claim my power. I claim my abundance. And I will not be dictated by anybody else. And as you claim this, right, know that yes, as an air sign energy comes forward, and it can be an Aquarius energy, especially within your life during this time, as this comes forward, it can be this person is astoundingly sharp-tongued. But there is also a sense of knowing what you desire and being rather short with people who are getting in your way, meaning you kind of cut to the chase, you might be snippy, you don't mean it. It's just kind of like, I have so much on my plate, I have so much that I want to achieve. This is not a time for kind of mucking about. So as you're moving forward, just be mindful of this, and also be mindful of somebody who actually has really good advice, but has a terrible delivery. I mean, terrible delivery as they're trying to help you. So that's also something, it's actually rather comical. It, like, as time changes and as things move forward, you'd actually laugh about it, but right now you're not really going to find it that funny. You are moving towards your Ace of Pentacles, towards prosperity, abundance, what you divinely want. And this is God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, handing you this gift of the seeds that you want to plant, handing you this gift of passion and power and purpose and dedication. And it's moving you towards new goals. Now, as you cut through doubts and fears, as you know where it is that you stand and what it is that you stand for. Oh my gosh, hold on just 1 second. My battery is about to die, so let me plug everything in. I do apologize, and I hope you guys can see this okay. All right, cool. So you're going to see here that you are learning your mind, you're knowing what it is that you stand for, and you're not letting anybody stand in your way. There is the sense of your mind knowing your heart, all right? And the power of this is, I firmly believe that we are emotional beings. As emotional beings, we need to connect our minds with our hearts, because we either let one take over. It's either we are completely in our emotions, all right? And those are the people who you find like are roller coaster rides, okay? And just all the time. They don't have just a few roller coaster rides. They're always this ball of chaos. And the people who are too logical. And those are the people that you sit there and you're like, oh my goodness. You know, you don't have to reason everything out all the time. You want to be right in the middle. And when you're in the middle, you want to not be afraid of your emotional self. So often we are afraid of our emotional selves. We're afraid of our passion. We're afraid of our desire. We're afraid of our hearts, because we don't want to get our hearts broken. And so we guard that rather jealously. And it's subconsciously that we guard that jealously. So here you're connecting your mind with your heart, because that's how I see you seeing things that have hurt you, that have kept you held back. And it might be a very overwhelming process, and it can definitely be an overwhelming process where you're seeing yourself shed a skin, shed a disappointment, shed many disappointments to move forward in prosperity and power. And as you do so, you have the star card, the Aquarius energy coming in. This is a time frame January 20th to February 18th. And this is saying here, it's time to embrace your soul's wish. And it's time to see, I don't believe in perfection, all right? But I do believe that the stars, when man looked up at the stars, back when our ancestors looked up at the stars and there were no lights or anything like that at night, and they looked up and they saw the stars twinkling, and there was no light pollution or anything. And they said, this is the highest form of perfection that we could ever realize. And so here, it's that you send out this wish for this highest form of perfection that you can ever realize, right? And as you send out this wish, it is heard. But this is your soul's wish. It's not the I cross my fingers, wish, all the numbers on the clock are the same kind of thing. It is, this is what my soul longs for. This is what my soul needs. And you're going to see that divinity guides you. But it guides you in the way that they say, this is where you stand. And this is what you stand for. Rather than you saying, no, but this is what I want. And they're like, no, but this is what you need. And so here, as your soul is heard, you embrace prosperity. And it's a guarded prosperity. It's not a jealously guarded prosperity like the Four of Pentacles. And it's not because you feel of lack. It's because this is what I've worked for. This is what I want. And this is how I'm going to continue moving forward as I cultivate, as I create, as I sing to my soul. And so as you are embracing this, here, you have the 10 in the major arcana, the Wheel of Fortune. And this is a completion of a cycle. This is also knowing that there is always a change within seasons. And so here with the 10 of the major arcana, with the Wheel of Fortune, you are seeing things, really doing a 180, meaning you're here and it changes to here. You could do a 360, but that always makes you feel like you get back to the same place that you were starting. But it's kind of like, okay, it's a new circle, it's a new time, it's a complete change. And so as you're moving forward, you're going to feel as if you're on a roller coaster ride. And that's just going to be through life. It can be through connecting a little bit too intensely with your emotions, or it's not connecting, that's the wrong word, terminology. It's through, at times your emotions can take over because you're going through so much change and you have experienced trauma, and a lot of trauma for a lot of you Capricorns, that you're going to feel as if, there's just chaos, as if everything is a roller coaster ride and you're like, oh my goodness, when does the ride stop? How do I move forward? And this is saying that you see this shift between what you want and what you're going after. And you're going to see yourself claiming your passion and evolving. There's a change that you are going to be doing. And there's a way that you are claiming your prosperity, abundance, and success. So the wands for me represent career. Pentacles represent money. You're crowned with a gift of money. You don't quite take it yet. You're working towards this gift. You're knowing your mind. You're knowing what it is that you stand for to embrace this gift. And then it has you here with the King of Wands, knowing your power within your career self. Now, this can be a passion that becomes a career. This can be looking at your career and saying, oh, I need this to change, or I want to change where I'm working, start looking for something new if you want to. But this is really saying that you are embracing your power, embracing your purpose. You are taking things astoundingly seriously, but there is going to be a shift. If you're totally happy where you are, or if you're saying, Dane, I'm comfortable, I might not be happy, but this is good. Have a job that pays the bills, that gives me what I need, and I can, do things on the side that really, really fulfill me. There's nothing wrong with that at all. And so here, with the Wheel of Fortune, you're seeing a change come in at the way that you are perceiving things that makes you that king, that makes you that leader. And as you have this change come in, you're being a student so that you can always feel like you know where you're going, even if at times you have no idea. And it leads you to hard work, dedication, prosperity, success. And yes, you have this gift, but you've worked darn hard for it. And as you're moving forward, there is this sense of chaos. Now, you may have doubts about your career. You may have doubts about your intuitive self. You may have just office politics that you're sitting there and you're like, oh my gosh, there is so much drama. Don't get involved. Don't. Because you need to take care of you. And if you're giving your energy to everybody else's drama, you're not taking care of yourself. So do not get involved in their drama, because there is something that's going to be happening. And it can be even within your chaos of your own mind. When it comes to your career, you're looking at the state of the world, you're looking at everything. It brings up a heartbreak, a pain, a disappointment, a time where you just felt absolutely gutted and devastated. And once you see this, and it might be that there's this chaos inside of you, Capricorn, that has kept you from fully moving forward and fully embracing your potential because of this heartbreak, because of this pain, because of a sense of feeling small. And you might not know why this was it, why it was this way. Because the negative side, again, of a King of Wands and a King of Swords, the King of Swords can just be cutting. Somebody could have just like the wickedest tongue. They cut you to the bone with their words. And then here, it's a bad temper. It's a bad temper. It's being a tyrant. So as you're moving forward, you're looking at this, and you might have had this person in your life when it comes to your career, when it comes to your financial success, and they've set a seed of poison in you. It's kind of like they planted a seed, or it's like ivy, okay? Ivy is beautiful. Ivy is absolutely beautiful. And you see it climbing up old buildings, and you see it wrapping around a tree. But it is slowly and steadily killing that tree and crumbling that building. All right? And that's what the seed of doubt is like. That's what the seed that this person had planted was like. It can be like they hit you with it like a bulldozer, but it's slowly and steadily strangling you within your own mind. It needs to be addressed. If you need to talk to somebody professionally, do so. Somebody completely unbiased who helps you and has that compassion. It might take you a little bit to find somebody who you really feel comfortable with. But, making that connection would be fantastic for you. If it's starting an angel journal and saying, I'm talking to my angels, I'm talking to my spirit guides, I'm talking to the people I know have my back. And they're not earthly people, but they are my people of my soul. You have the repeat of the number 3, meaning divinity is guiding you. Your angels are right there with you. They want you to succeed. And as you address this, you're going to see you're handed a gift of wealth. And you're going to see you become a student of your passion, and the fear that has held you back, that sense of, I'd rather not try because I know I'm going to fail. You're going to sit there and be like, no, that's not true anymore. It might not be as easy a road as I would like it to be, but you're not a failure, and you will never be a failure, Capricorn. Your subconscious chakra message is the Knight of Cups. This is a water sign energy, a Pisces, a Scorpio, a Cancer. This is embracing your heart, okay? This is being a defender of your heart. It's knowing that your heart will lead you forward and has led you forward. And as you keep on moving forward in your healing, in your compassion, in your love, you see the world opens to you in a way you hadn't expected. And it's because you're being honest with yourself. This leads you to your subconscious chakra message, which is dreams, which is what is this? This is the third eye chakra, thank you. And this is the opening up of the third eye, especially whilst you sleep, especially when, the thinking mind is turned off. You're going to see your dreams connect you with higher purpose, with greater insight. And so listening to your dreams moves you to your subconscious fairy message, which is healing. Listening to your dreams leads you to a healing. And this says, a healthy body thrives with a constant flow of balanced energy. Yeah, a beautiful healing leads you forward. And it's a healing that you've worked so hard for within your life, to call upon the grace of prosperity, of money, of bounty. And it doesn't mean that this happens, tomorrow. It means that this is something that you are constantly working towards and constantly bettering yourself, because you're making sure to check in with you. Instead of checking in with everybody else, it's like check in with yourself and make sure emotionally you are present and you are listening to your heart, because the heart is so much more powerful than we ever give it credit for. All right, Capricorn, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I'm sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Bye.